Hi, welcome to Parametric House. In this short tutorial, I want to show you how you can morph a series of buildings, which I have made from a series of meshes inside a boundary. So if I change this rectangle, this is going to update. I can add an additional gap, which I'm going to explain in this tutorial, so the boundaries don't intersect. And also there is a randomizer, so the position randomizer, so I can change the location of the buildings, and also an angle randomizer, which is going to change the alignment of the building. So for example, you can see that this building is in the Y direction, but we can change the direction into an X or any ortho direction, which I'm going to explain in this tutorial. You can also use this algorithm to maybe just give a series of simple boxes or maybe other geometries. You can use cone, you can use any geometry you have, and then just produce a random distribution in the inside of a rectangle, which is really easy to understand because the concept is using simple tools in Grasshopper to make the final results. Okay, let's get started and take a look at the algorithm. Okay, before we go forward, let me just turn off everything and go to the first part, which is the geometry we want. As you can see here, you can give any meshes. For example, I have given a series of buildings as the input. Just put them anywhere you want, right click and just say set multiple meshes. Or you can just give a series of geometries. For example, these are a series of boxes, and I've just given this to a box, but you can also use a brep or anything that has a three-dimensional bounding box around it. Okay, after we have produced meshes or any geometry, we have to find their faces on the ground. What we have to do is to randomly select them. So for example, if we have 7 meshes, we have to find the list length. You can use the set list length to find it. And when we have 7, the output is going to be 7, but I'm going to say 6. The reason we are using 1 minus, if you go to the expression, you have x minus 1 of the list length, is that when you have, for example, let me just give a panel to this so you can understand it. When we have 7 meshes, the index is going to be from 0 to 6. So if it's 7, it's going to be x minus 1, and that's why we're going to use a random component. You can find it in set sequence random. The domain is going to be from 0 to 6. Right click on the random and use integer numbers, and we're going to give a seed to that. So for example, if I connect a panel to this, this is going to give a series of indexes we want to select. So we're actually saying select the fourth building, sorry, it's just like added one, the first building, the third building, and so on. So we have a list of a series of building selection we want. And then the number is really important. How many numbers should we produce, which is going to be produced from the second part.